Hey guys, it's Ryzen.
And this is Zero.
Welcome back to X8 should be the last one, I think. Probably the last stream for a while, cause my fucking hand. Yay.
To the tower.
Alright, so yeah, use whoever you want. I mean, doesn't really matter too much.
The orbital elevator is used to transport equipment into space. Good luck out there.
I love this song. It's really good. Really good. Zero's pretty good here too with the glaive and the spin slash. I like this stage. It's simple, but I don't know. It's different. Nice change of pace. Reminds me of what do you call it? The that part in Turtles in Time with the elevator.
Yep.
Yeah, I like these. Juhazan! You gotta get behind that guy. Or that works, I guess. Juhaza! Juhaza is really good for breaking shields, I think. Or guard or whatever. Yeah, the glaive is just amazing here.
Oops.
I didn't realize you could die like that.
I didn't either. Oh, first death.
I don't think there's a checkpoint in this stage, but it's relatively short.
Yeah, I kind of figured it was.
The next one is the boss rush, I think. And then we get the final stage. And we do have to do the intro again, just to be able to buy the last few things.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really care about the intro stage. All of our stuff is going to carry over, so the intro is going to be super easy. I mean, it's so unfair. He covers almost the entire elevator. I think Juhazan will break that guard instantly.
Oh, it just goes through it.
Yeah. It's very good.
I didn't want to do Juhazan.
Juhazan's pretty good though. Probably his second best ability. Next to the spin slash. You're close. Song's so good. Should be close to the end. Don't even worry about collecting medals. We got so many, who cares? Unless we die like 1,000 times.
It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna matter. I don't think we could physically die enough. I am a little worried about the final stage. The final stage is really hard. And not in a good way, unfortunately. And the bosses are cool. But unfortunately there's a dick spike move. And it's one of those stages where if we don't have a clean run getting to the final boss, there's really no point. You might as well just reset the stage. It's annoying. You have to go through a mini boss that's actually not easy. and then the whole spike section. And we're on hard, so the stage is actually different than it is in normal, which I'm not even sure if you're aware of, Ado. Like, the stage is not the same on normal as it is on hard.
Not this one?
No, this stage is. I mean the final stage.
Oh.
It has a significant change that makes it immensely more difficult and in a bad... Oh, wow.
Is that it?
Yeah, should be. Boss is weak to ice.
I'll probably switch to Axel then.
I mean, you should know who it is, but...
It's Sigma.
Hey, Vile. How's it going?
Don't you ever get tired of the whole justice thing?
Don't you ever get tired of being Sigma's lapdog?
Well, he's only been it like 3 times, but good point.
The energy, the space minerals, the rocket data. The route to space, the thing that's allowed this world to survive this long, is ours. How can you take this world seriously when it's all about to end?
I think I'll take care of you before I go after your boss.
Well, yeah. Kick his ass! You got the ice gatling. He's literally the same as he was in the mini bosses with him. He just has more health. And apparently does a shit ton more damage. I don't know, I forget what the ice one is with him.
How do you do the team attack?
Like
Circle.
that.
There it is.
You got energy tanks. I mean, we can literally just charge them for medals. No reason not to use them. Oh, he's using his super move. I think it's gonna come after you. You might want to heal up or something. There you go. You can't hit him. You gotta dodge. See how it disappears? You have to move. It's... Yeah, you like follow it, but then you gotta cross it when it's not there.
Ah.
See what I mean?
Right, I see.
It looks unavoidable if you're new to the game, but it is not. There you go. It's like his one new attack. It's annoying. I hate the attack. Oh, you might want to...
Oh, come on.
You're gonna need the ice attack now.
God.
What is the ice attack with him? I don't know. No. Haryushin? Up
That's
and square.
yeah, up
Oh,
and
my
square.
God. Okay, it's the uppercut. Oh, it's really good against him. Yeah, it's really good. Up and square. It's that. Oh no. Okay, I guess he is a lot harder. Unfortunately, you don't have a way to break out of those. So you're gonna need to... Might want to heal up.
Yep. Last little bit of heal.
That's all you got. You really have no means of breaking that. That's the problem. You can just get one more uppercut on him.
Got him. Shouldn't have been that close, but I got him.
Yeah, we'll need to have a better fight with him in the rematch. I think he's easier in the
We
rematch,
have to
though.
fight him again.
Yeah, that wasn't the final battle with him.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That stage as if it were your own backyard. Nice work.
We got 100% completion on that stage.
I wonder
Chip
why.
element. Yeah, I know. That's my turn. Unfortunately, the boss rush is an actual boss rush now. Because with the retry chips, we can't just, you know, beat a few of them and die. We have to beat them all one clean go. Which is not going to be fun.
Sigma. Just like old times.
Indeed.
Zero? Does it remind you of the virus?
So, you heard about that?
Aw,
Tried to use me to destroy the world.
indeed.
That's why I've got to find him and turn him into a pile of molten scrap.
Oh, not just scrap, molten scrap.
Find that maverick before he fulfills his plan.
Apparently we're good.
You just went to the wrong one.
What?
It's
Oh,
that one.
sorry, I forgot that it actually changes. You can actually manually go back into every stage in this one, which is good. I like that, actually. I think... Increases charge speed. Invincible dashing. That's probably better.
Yeah.
Some people actually like the base Buster one.
Yeah, the base buster ain't bad, but I like that 3 split shot he's got.
Yeah. Alright, we'll do that. And I like Zero. Debating who to want to use for the final stage, because Axel is really good against Sigma, like really good against Sigma. But the other two are better elsewhere.
Make no mistake, Sigma is definitely in here somewhere.
Indeed he is. I think it's just the boss rush. Like, I don't think there's an actual stage here. Well, I mean, I guess it's a stage, but you know what I mean. Okay. Cool setup for it, by the way.
Got this one.
Oh, Crystal guy. Dark Mantis? No, that's not Dark Mantis.
Crystal guy is the scarab dude.
Yep. Earth
Think
Rock
he's weak to
Trilobite.
Juhaza.
Yes, he is.
Would help if you had your cleave.
Oh! Crystal Wall! Uh-oh. Oh. I'm a-coming for ya! Aww. Damn.
Yeah, remember, don't get hit by them falling pillars. You got hit by them.
I know. I wasn't trying to. I think he's weak to the squeeze bomb.
I don't know what Juhaza is, so I couldn't tell you.
It's a squeeze bomb. Ah!
He totally went invincible on you.
I I know.
He did it again.
Yeah, he's pissing me off here. He's actually one of the easier ones.
He is.
Oh, I guess the charge doesn't work on him at all.
Yeah, apparently the charge doesn't work.
Actually, I
He's
don't.
dead though.
The bosses aren't too bad in this game,
No, they're not.
except for like the final one. Vile's pretty tough. There is health, right?
I don't think there's one where we get health. Oh.
There's health. Like, I'm not crazy.
Oh, you went in the ominous black one.
It's Shadow
This
Guy.
one's Dark Mantis.
He's weak to the Shining Ray. Or, whatever the light one is. Which is... Shining Ray or...
Shining Ray, it's above Squeeze Bump.
Right, okay. So that's the Ten Shoha. Well grounded. Aha!
Wow, that looks cool. Yeah, good luck hitting with that. You did that just to spite me, didn't you?
Apparently he likes getting hit by that. It makes him laugh.
Why'd you change it? I thought you changed it to Squeeze Bump. I'm like, what are you doing? Forgot how to dodge that, even though that just did no damage to you?
Yeah, I have the invincible dash.
Oh.
I was doing that on purpose. I just didn't execute it quite right.
Wow. Now let's see if the health's come back after you beat a boss.
I think it does. And I can have X heal himself. Watch, it doesn't come back. What a bunch of dicks! Oh, it came
Oh, it
back.
does come back.
I was gonna say, I thought it came back in all the other ones. I remember it coming back. Don't ask me what I was stuck on there. I have no idea.
I have a feeling that top one's a snow guy.
You're correct. He's
I am
weak to the
correct.
Fire, I think.
Yep, jump with down and square.
The Melt,
Melt
Creeper.
Creeper. It's the one that goes on the ground. Oh wow.
What, does it not work on him at all?
That like did nothing.
Yeah, I remember why.
Why?
Because unfortunately the snow puts it out. So you have to be using Axel. So it's not worth using, basically. Oh no, he's weak to the Thunder Dance. That would be why. I was like, wait, what's going on here? Yeah, that's what it is.
Wow.
Which, I mean, granted, there's... I'm not going to use that on him. I think that's his worst move. Yeah, I was like... Wait, I remember his weakness working on him. Just,
Oh, you're frozen.
yeah,
See if you can tag and break it. Oh.
Well, he's dead.
Yeah, just like all good bosses, he dies.
At least they don't explode for like 20 minutes like in X2.
You loved it.
No, not really.
Good luck. Got this one.
Can we go? No! Why can't we wall jump up there, huh?
I don't know.
He's
Well.
weak to the ice.
No, he can't be weak to the ice. Oh
He
wait,
is.
yeah, he can.
I'm a giant penguin. Wait, what? Rooster. Same thing, really. So far, so good. Oh man, I thought maybe that would get him. I guess I was wrong. The Drift Diamond. Ah, I'm a frozen. Now I'm gonna use my ultimate attack. Mildly annoying fire. This guy has the most pathetic ultimate attack of any boss in this game. He's like, hey! I think he's the easiest boss in the game.
Nah, I would agree with you.
I don't know, I didn't even do it particularly well, but I mean, I can no damage that guy. He's probably the only one I could actually no damage if I were to actually care and practice enough. Well, I could do them all if I practiced enough, but you know what I mean. He would be the easiest one to do. Excluding the intro boss, but I mean, who counts that? Not me. Oh, Gigabolt Mana War. Let's see, we didn't fight him with his weakness, so
Nope.
his weakness is the Crystal Wall,
Go for it.
which is equivalent to that. So the Rekoyan? Oh, you're kidding me. I have no. I guess you really can't. Well, wait, what did he say?
I have no idea.
Wow. You done? Stop it! I mean, I'll do this all day,
Wow.
game.
Oh my god.
I mean, if you want to just leave yourself open like that, that's fine with me. I like how they're actually just those copy robots. Since when we kill them, they turn into those copy guys. It's kind of clever. What else do we got?
That's gonna be the jungle guy. Or not. Oh no, look out for his one-hit KO.
Oh yeah, this guy is powerful. He's got, oh, he's the fire guy. Oh, shit. I hate that move so much with Zero. Oh, I'm on fire!
Oh, here it comes.
Nah.
Oh, it's missing. Never mind. There it is. Oh, that wasn't one hit KO. Sweet. Got lucky. To your doom.
I'm a giant panda. That's what he should say for his death quote.
Oh my god.
I don't know how. And just to be glad that Burn Rooster doesn't go, burn! Burn to the ground! God damn. Frickin' finger. Tingly. I'm like pressing the button with whatever, the knuckle, the other side of the knuckle. Oh, this guy's weak to whatever the wind thing is. Yeah, that thing. Rincoden, which is the green spinner.
Mm-hmm.
It did like nothing to him. There we go.
Yeah,
that's a little
way
better.
more effective. Oh.
I'm a getting hit. Do your thing. Yeah, they do it at half health now instead of what was it? It was 3. It was like a quarter health and normal. I have a hard time dodging that one.
And you're dead.
So what was Crystal Wall guy weak to? We need to know. Remember that for later.
Crystal Wall guy was weak to the
Squeeze bomb.
the downward slash and the squeeze bomb, yeah.
Your turn. Leave it to me.
One of the bosses has changing weaknesses. This is Gravity guy. He is weak to Shadowrunner. Or Ratetsusen. Or Raikosen? No, Raisetsusen. Oh, the spin! Oh, poor bastard.
He stands no chance.
I think he's weak to the spin, right?
Yeah.
Shadowrunner, yeah. Oops. Did you just fall on me?
Yeah, I think that's what he did.
What do you mean in your web? Aren't you like an anteater or something? Well, an antonin? You're not a... Oh, I guess that is like a spider, huh? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. This guy's not very difficult either. Too bad I can't do the ducking animation to taunt them. Not bad.
Return immediately to the teleportation site.
Oh, that's it? Oh.
You said it was only the boss rush.
No, I thought there was... I know, but I thought I had more. Oh, the next boss is also weak to Spin Slash. Oh, no!
Oh. I was about to say, why didn't we fight the jungle dude? But I was like, that's X7.
Jungle dude. I don't want to fight that guy again.
Yeah.
Go! Go! I don't know if you can die here, but I'm not going to stick around and find out.
Yeah, probably can.
Well, it might be one of those things where it stops following you if you stop, but I don't know. Like in Castlevania.
Yeah,
But I doubt it.
I don't think I've ever found out.
Oh my
Hey, we're
god,
fighting
it's Sigma!
already?
And he's
Can't say I was looking forward to seeing
a lot smaller than he was in X7.
What a shame. You had the abilities and potential to become like me.
Well, he didn't, because you're kind of a dick, honestly.
you tried to use my DNA.
Sure did.
Teach you what happens when you mess with me.
I'm afraid not. The moon is under my control.
Oh my god.
The plan is entering its
He has
That's
control of the
no-
moon.
That's no moon. It's a space station.
What?
It's a space station. Or maybe we could be like, question, is it made of cheese?
Oh god.
Like TBC abridged. God, this song is amazing!
Wow. You were totally gonna wreck shop against him.
Oh shit! Oh shit! He just lavosed
Wow.
me!
You might want to heal a chain. There you go. He's dead.
That's it, we killed Sigma, game's over! Oh. It was just
It was a replicate.
copy robot. Well, whatever. Close enough. Maybe that was the real Sigma all along. He was just a copy robot. No, it's not Sigma. We have to go to the moon and get the plans to the Death Star, give it to the Rebel Alliance.
Oh,
No,
God.
wait. Wrong thing. Cygnus, dude, if I didn't get 100% on that stage, you should question my sanity.
It's like, you didn't have to collect anything. How did you not get 100%?
That would be quite something.
We don't have anything to buy.
Nope. Alright. I'll give you the first crack, but it's not
Oh,
gonna go well.
God. Is this the final stage?
Yes.
Alright.
I'm picking up multiple Maverick signals on the moon's surface. What is this?
It's the moon! No!
You think?
It's Santa Claus! Who do you think it is, X? Jesus.
I can sense it too.
It's always Sigma, Layer.
You're saying that other was a copy?
Hey, Zero.
Sub-Zero. Just in time to see me fail.
I'm coming for you. Here we go, hunters. Let's move out.
Or totally wreck shop, but I'm a bet on fail.
Yeah. So it's up to you who you want to bring. 'Cause, I mean, Zero's excellent, obviously, for the mobility for the spikes. Axel's really good against Sigma. But X is better for Vile and the rest of the finale.
Here I come.
I'll handle it.
I'll
Yeah.
stick with my usual crew I use.
Yeah, the ray gun is just amazing.
Can you hear me, everyone?
I like his ponytail. Take your time at the first part. Enjoy this freaking awesome music. This first part of the stage is super easy. Wow, I didn't realize that guy could hit you there. Axel, probably.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
You could use that grenade thing. It's much stronger than his base weapon. As this guy wrecks you.
Yes, I see that.
Yeah, it's not gonna reach him.
I know. I'm just doing this to charge up life.
I would use the blast cannon, blast launcher, whatever it is. Oh, there goes the prickle barrier. You might want to leave and get that back. Because that was not the spikes you wanted to use that on. Of course, we really don't want to use it at all, but alas. You could also try the ray gun against that guy. I mean, you could jump and stay hovering, and then blast him like that.
Why didn't I think of that? I forgot he hovered.
Yeah, that's how I normally
Oh
deal
my
with that guy.
god.
Got this one. Here I come.
I'll handle it.
Ready. Your turn. I'll take care of it.
Ray gun or blast launcher is what I would use. He has infinite ammo, so there's no reason to use his regular gun. The ray gun is just an improved version of it.
Give me a hand. Got this one.
No, I don't have my weapon.
Yeah, I love that spear. Juhazan. As he like lightly falls
That was
down.
an excellent Juhazan. It works if you hit him with it.
That's pretty good too.
Go for it. Here I come.
That guy's like, what is happening?
Here I come.
Oh man. Holy shit, that's a lot of dudes. I don't remember there being that many. Must be a hard thing.
Yep, definitely a hard thing.
So, yep, it's time.
Oh no. He's gonna no.
Your struggle, huh?
I will tell you some key critical piece of information. Kill him with Axel.
Struggle? I'm just tired of running into you and Sigma every time I turn around.
I suppose it'd be a waste to just destroy you now. Maybe I'll wait till the last possible moment and have a little fun with this. Go for it! I'll take care of it.
Blast launcher. Yeah, he's not weak to that. You gotta use the blast launcher. And he's weak to it, but not that. You gotta use Juhazan. He has a shield. Easiest way to handle the mech is with blast launcher.
No. I'm dead.
That was not blast launcher, that was leaving the menu. Yeah, he's still weak to ice like normal. Unfortunately, I don't know what's gonna happen now that Axel's dead. Juhazan.
Juhazan to my death.
You want me to do it?
Nope.
Alright.
I got my retries, man.
Alright, go ahead.
Oh, I gotta do the whole thing all over again?
Yeah, so there's no checkpoint till after the boss, and even then, it's not a good checkpoint.
Go for it. I'll take care of it.
I would use a ray gun.
Oh, that works.
I guess.
Ready for this epic dodge? Aw, oh, come on.
It was not much of a dodge. But you somehow... I don't like that upper swing. That twirl. It's useful at times, but I just like the glaive for the special techniques.
Oh, Jewel's on. Oh my god, why do you do that every time? Yeah, I need that.
Juhazan!
Of course you miss.
But yeah, blast launcher wrecks Vile's
Suit.
mech, yeah. It wrecks it in like seconds.
Go for it.
And then you use ice cannon or Gatling or whatever.
Give me a hand. Here I come.
And you are gonna want to try to kill him with Axel. You'll see why when you well, if you beat the guy.
Your turn.
Alright. Got it equipped, we're good to go. Let's go.
Yeah, his ponytail doesn't move anymore. Heroes.
Face
See?
the right way, dude.
See how it wrecks it?
Come on. I selected it. Oh my god, stop. I'm dead.
Yeah, Zero is not very good against Vile with the mech. It's the one part of the stage X is better for than Zero. You could try, I think. You could try the hammer against that part.
Here I come. Your turn. I'll take care of it. Tell me out. Got this one.
The Udantatsu also works with the glaive blade. I don't know which one that is. That also bypasses the shield for Vile. Starts with a Y. It lies. What is it talking about? Huh. Whatever. Juhazan's the only one I know of. I was gonna say I didn't recognize that attack name. But whatever.
Your turn. I'll take care of it. Give me a hand. Got this one. Your turn. Here I come.
Obviously, X used the charged shot. You pretty much just hit his armor immediately, and he gets out of it. Like that. Like literally one shot. It's ridiculously good. Axel's pretty good here. Switch.
Come on, fucking shoot! Fuck piece of shit!
You can't escape. He's always gonna jump you first.
I know.
Yeah, that's what you do.
That was supposed to be straight up.
Yep. I think he always does the jump first. Nope. There you go. It takes 3 Juhathons to get him out. Oh, no. Yeah. So 0 is terrible for that. That's the ice.
It's doing so fucking good! Oh my fuck god!
You
It's
could
your
also
turn.
use the combos, I guess. I've never done it that way. Oh, I just went to Liz's thing on accident. Change mode.
Now, once you go into R&D, you might as well restart the share play.
What is it? Almost out already?
5 minutes? Yeah, before I started the stream, we were just sitting there for like 20 minutes.
I guess so.
Listen, there's no guessing, so that's what happened.
Alright, I'm gonna try X and 0.
Alright, you do that, I'm gonna go take a quick break.
Even though I like Axel better for Vile and Sigma, but X is better, I think, for the rest of the stage. But I could be wrong. I guess we'll save, but it doesn't matter. Alright, Alia. Yeah, I know. I'm missing the Zero Blade. I can't get it. It's a new game plus only thing.
Got this one.
Really? You hit me? Wow.
Let's switch. Got this one. Your turn.
I guess a different dialogue.
So, you still refuse to give up your struggle, huh? Are you so blind that you've somehow convinced yourself that hope remains?
As long as I'm standing, there's hope. I'll defeat both you and Sigma.
I suppose it'd be a waste to just destroy you now. Maybe I'll wait till the last possible moment and have a little fun with this.
Do your jump. There you go. Come on, buddy. Is he done yet? No. He's done now. Okay, we should wait for Ado to get back because he's probably gonna want to see that because I'm aware of what's gonna happen, but he has no idea. So how's it going, Zero? That's a pretty good Vile fight, by the way. Yeah, I'm pretty good at X8, so. Sleepy? That sucks. Besides, I'm gonna rest my hand for a minute. Yeah, my hand is like really fucked up. Oh, man. Yeah, sorry. So I've got episode 0 of FF4 going up Saturday, but that's about all that's gonna go up for a little while because I'm taking a break to rest my hand, although I don't know if it's gonna get better or not. If it doesn't, I don't know what I'm going to do. But I would think it would, but I don't know. It's not good. Like, at all. Your work tires you out to the bone? Yeah, it sucks. Come on, Ado, get back already. There you are.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright, I beat Vile, so. You ready for what's new?
What's new?
Yeah, I just beat him with X.
Oh yeah, you did say there was something new.
Yeah, it's a new cutscene. This is new.
One tough customer, but no match for my skills. Time to take on Sigma.
Oh, shit. I guess I should have killed him with 0.
What?
Yeah. That's what happens. So now I'm stuck with just X. Which is not what I wanted, by the way. I wanted 0, but I guess I needed to have it the other way. Oh well. I can do it with X. What do you mean? This is the best buster in the game.
I thought you said this was the better one.
It is. It's because the other one leaves you vulnerable. The laser. It's a little stronger, but you're like super vulnerable during it, unfortunately.
You be careful, you might have to heal.
I am not using an energy tank here. That would be incredibly foolish. God damn it!
Your Prickleberry.
Yeah, I know. Well, the one that makes your base shots bigger, but the charge shot is terrible in it. I don't like that one at all. Just trying to avoid using. Ah! Well, time to go back to the beginning. Yeah, the hitbox on those spikes is a bit silly sometimes. There's no point if I can't make it to the boss with all attempts. There's just no point. Really, you're better off just restarting because the first part of the stage is not that hard. And Vile's not that bad either once you get the pattern down. Stage select. Try again. I'll take like 3 attempts and then I'll give it to you.
Alright. I'm pretty sure you'll be the one that beats this.
0. I mean, I don't know. I've always heard that the triple shot was better. That's what everybody seems to agree with that I've seen. Because the problem with the laser is that you're just sitting there and you can't move or anything. Yeah, your regular shots are bigger, but the charge shot is completely useless. I mean, outside of certain situations. Let's see. The nice thing about Axe is that I can basically keep him at full health the whole time. Because he doesn't ever lose the recovery for whatever reason.
Really?
Yeah, no. He never, like, any damage he takes is always put in recovery with the armor. Besides, his charge shot has a nice versatility to it. It covers a lot of ground. Oops. Oh, come on.
Wow.
Really, dude? And it's not really that much weaker than the laser. Because sometimes Zero will take damage and his damage won't be, won't go into recovery. There we go. So I need to kill him with 0. Besides, it makes hitting Vile here really easy. That's unfortunate. One more volley of this, that'll do the trick. I hate how sometimes that doesn't seem to work. Alright.
Don't get lonely, Vile. Your boss will be joining you in the scrap heap soon enough.
Wow.
We did it. Let's go, Zero.
Alright, let's go. Oh no, the door! Yeah, Vile's like alive, and I guess he kills X and that's it. No, I guess they fight behind the door. Unfortunately, but yeah, I like Zero here because he can basically
Jeez,
cheat.
Adam.
Oh shit! What just happened?
For some reason, the glade was off.
He can basically cheese this whole section. I mean, not entirely. I still have to do the spikes legit, but you know, when you can just do that and laugh in their faces, it certainly makes my life easier. Oh, apparently the shoulder buttons swap those. What's the fan spin move? Oh yeah, I'll get right on that.
Oh, that's cool looking. Hey, sure you can.
That's cool. I do like the knuckles, I just don't find them very useful. They're cool though. Zero's double jump also helps a lot here. Oh, you're kidding me. I forgot that you have like no mobility at all. Great. Whatever. I don't like how these spikes look in this stage either.
Yeah, I don't like
They're
how
hard
they
to
look.
like see. Okay, this part is not easy. Who the fuck would get that medal? I don't think I can get that guy.
I'll say, why are you fighting these guys? You could just walk right past them.
It might drop health.
Huh?
Oh, not relevant. And so it begins. The final part of the stage. Yeah, they're not kidding, folks. And back to the beginning. Yep. This is my one problem with the stage, is that the entire difficulty is based on those spikes. And it's not good stage design. It would be less of a problem if you didn't have the retry chips. But you do. Oh well.
Roger. Let's do it. Ready.
Yeah, I don't care, Alia. I mean, yes, I could retry there, but then I'd have less attempts on the final boss, and that would be a problem. Shit. I just wasted that. Oh well, It's not gonna matter.
Go for it. Leave it to me.
For some reason, he always does this jump. I don't know why. You know what? We got a few volleys we can do with X, who's actually pretty good at fighting Vile. Axel's a little better for getting rid of the mech. But, yeah, next best thing is charge shot from X. Yeah. I'm not bad at fighting him. So I've got a couple more hits I can land on him that I gotta finish him with. I think one more.
Yeah, I'll switch it for you.
Yep. I know his health bar by memory. The final stage is not going to be easy to get through.
Don't get lonely.
Don't get lonely. Yeah, whatever. That's
Killed
so
them
good.
both at the same time.
That was what I was going for. Really? Wow. It's so unfair, but with how hard this stage is, I don't care. Zero's double jump helps so much for this part. You don't need it, but it's immensely useful. Oh, I forgot. That breaks the barrier too. That's what it is. The Rekyodon. No.
Yeah, I use that
The
against them, though,
Rinyodon.
but
Oh,
it
the
didn't
guy
work.
misspelled it in the guide. Lovely. It's a typo. Okay, so that would be better against Vile, I guess. Come on. Okay, there goes the prickle barrier already. Oh, you're kidding me. I made it. Wait, where do you go now? I don't remember. I don't remember. Do you dash over there? I'm confused. I don't remember. That's weird. That was like a dead end. I made it there too, but for some reason it was like a dead end. I don't remember, I guess. Huh. I mean, it's probably to the right, but it's like, how am I supposed to make that jump? Uh-oh. That should have froze me. I think you do go to the right. I just forget exactly. I think I'm used to having Axel there. And he can basically just glide over there. I think. I think you want to double jump to the right then, maybe? I don't know. Whatever. When I get back there, we'll figure it out. Uh-oh. That was close. Shit. Come on, man. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, Juhazan will work, too. I'm really good at fighting Vile, so Vile's no threat. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Getting my ass kicked. Okay. Let's heal up there. Boom, go in. Skip that. I should have selected the ice thing ahead of time. Uh-oh. Changed my pattern on me. My own pattern. I should have just dashed to the right, but I didn't for some reason. Don't know why. Go into the mech. Oh, nice. Yeah, the game trolled me. So I can hit him twice. There we go. Got him.
Oh, I think I know what we did the last time. So I don't think we brought Axel with us either.
No, we definitely did.
We did?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. Because I remember using the ray gun on Sigma.
Oh. I was gonna say is, seeing how we don't have Axel with us, try and save the prickleberry for when you get to that point, and then land on them spikes and use them spikes to jump off to the other side.
Well, that's my goal, but I mean, it's easier said than done.
I know.
Oh, get down there! Freaking Sigma clone. I have some health left. Doesn't matter.
South up there too.
Yeah, it's a full heal. It's not a big deal. The one that came on the PlayStation? Yeah. I agree. This is actually either my favorite or second favorite in the series. I love this game. I don't like the overabundance of spikes in this final stage, but other than that. They do this in Troya Base too, but it's only one room in Troya Base. Not my favorite thing, but whatever. Other than that, it's a very good game. Damn it. Unlike X7, that atrocity. X6 isn't that great either. Oh, I think it's an excellent game. What happened to my prickle barrier?
That's what I was about to say.
That was weird. Would I not buy it? That's weird because I have the spare energy. I wouldn't have bought spare energy and not the prickle barrier. I don't know what happened there. Okay, well, whatever. Not gonna count that one. I probably didn't buy it, but I don't know why I wouldn't buy it. Oh well. Probably. Those are probably the best ones, yeah. X2 is very good as well. I think the three worst are X3, X6, and X7. Not in that order, but X3 is the
But
best
so
of
we already
those.
know which one's top.
I like X8 a lot. It's close between X4 and X8 for me.
Yep, those are my top two favorite.
And X1 has a lot
And
of nostalgia.
sadly, my top two favorite are the ones I did the worst in.
Yeah, the delay doesn't help. It makes it a lot harder, unfortunately. I might as well equip the Drift Dice now. Drift Diamond, whatever. Same thing. X3 is... I don't know. Enemies do so much damage in X3. It's not a lot of fun at times. Has a very artificial amount of difficulty. I literally did the same thing that time. Aww. I'm trying to be cooler. Damn. Alright, come on, buddy.
You know, if you jump when he jumps, it doesn't stun you, right?
What do you mean?
Like when he's about to hit the ground, if you jump off the ground,
Oh, yeah,
you
I
won't
know.
get that stun
You mean when he's in
animation.
the mech?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I just forget to do it. I kind of like the nice touch where we're so easily dealing with Vile's mech at this point.
Yeah.
Like, how much stronger, you know, Zero and X are at this point. Like, his mech is nothing. When before they like, Zero had to blow himself up to take it out in X1. Then, what is it, in X3, you were actually able to defeat it as X. And now we're just like, one shot. Just get out of here. I don't know. It's a nice sense of power progression. At least in the plot. It's probably not intentional, but
No, definitely not.
it's cool. I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, there we go. Spin Slash is so good. It's a shoddy mecha from China. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like the same mech he has. Same model. It's just nothing to us now. I always just take damage there.
It's better than losing your Prickleberry.
Yeah.
Oh, he drops health for you, even though you don't need it.
That's true, but that's all he could do. He couldn't actually destroy the thing without blowing himself up, so... And he did damage an arm. He did knock an arm off.
Just getting started.
Damn it. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
That's what I thought. These guys are such trolls. Like, you waste your Prickleberry to get here, and then they just kill you.
Hmm.
But luckily, we made it to the checkpoint. Of course, now... Well, I guess I can see what I can do. Let's see. You got this.
You got 3 tries on all your energy tanks, so...
Yeah, he's weak to the Shining Ray or whatever. But that's not going to happen. Yes, I do. But I can't use them against Sigma. Unless I'm desperate.
Zero. Who could have imagined that we'd cross paths
Wow.
at the end of the world?
You're not looking very good, Sigma.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is on his last legs. Mega Man's not available on emulator? Oh, that's cool.
The moment your virus.
I kind of like this. Like, he is on his last legs.
That's when it all began. The destruction of the world.
I've heard about enough of this garbage, Sigma.
Don't get angry, Zero. I'm actually indebted to you. It's because of you that my children are able to create this magnificent new world in space.
Children?
That's right.
Uh-oh.
The new generation Reploids born of the Jacob Project all bear copy chips containing my personal data. Now the end of the world
That
of you has come.
se-
Farewell.
seems like a really stupid thing to have done. Yeah, I know. He's even worse than he is in zombie form. That's you got enough health? Okay. Damn. I think you can like slide through those, but I don't remember exactly. Of course, we only get 4 attempts, which sucks. But whatever. And this is not... Well, actually on easy, I've heard the game just ends here. If you beat the first form.
Wow.
Which is really stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, because that wraps nothing up.
Yep, I'm not doing this on the front in one clean sweep, so... Okay. Oh yeah, you can.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Uh-oh! This is new.
Oh, he gets a cheap shot on you?
Yep. You can't avoid that on hard.
I shed no tears for you and your kind. It will all be over soon.
This is where Mega Man's gonna bust in.
As long as I still function, you won't get your happy ending. Here we go. Zero.
Kinda figured.
Are you all
Yeah.
right? X, you're okay.
Guess you killed Vile. I'm assuming he killed Vile.
Glad I made it in time. Let's go.
I mean, Vile wasn't looking so good in that last fight.
What's this? Your friends arrived, eh? No matter. You are powerless in the face of the ruler of the new world. Powerless. Finish you.
Alright, let's get the Shining Ray. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I forgot he does it more than once.
You're like, you thought you were invincible, huh?
Yeah. Just hit him with that. Might as well use it. Oh, shit, he did.
Still fight. Go for it. Leave it to me.
Yeah, unfortunately, he gets insanely difficult. Damn, I didn't expect him to do that.
Why is that not doing anything to him?
Because it's a pain in the ass to hit him with it. And I hate using it. And it's easier to use the charge shot on him. It's just annoying. I did not want to take a picture, but
He
thanks.
took a picture.
Oh, he dying? Sure, whatever. Yeah. This is the hardest part of the final battles, is this first Sigma fight. By a significant margin.
So then,
There is a checkpoint after beating him, but... Oh, damn it. I didn't want him to do that.
It's all over. Whoa, here we go. I'll finish you.
Let's go, buddy.
that was cool. 3 dodges.
Yep. Oh, right. He's gonna start doing that. I don't know how to deal with that one.
I think you gotta dash underneath it at the right time.
Oh, maybe I should bring the other Buster. See, this is why I like Axel for this battle in particular, because it destroys him. Damn it. Indecisive. Still indecisive. I might heal. I think if you're under him.
Got him.
Holy shit,
Nice.
I got him.
How could you? You couldn't destroy the old world. New age.
He's really dead. That's not a fake out. Yeah, he's dead. That's it. Bye, Sigma. And I still have a retry chip, I think. Oh. Come to kick him when he's down, Lumine?
Oh, Lumine.
Cool.
Are you okay?
Am I okay? Of course. Now that you've defeated Sigma, I suppose you're satisfied.
Well, he kidnapped you.
Thanks to you, the plan has gone smoothly.
What are you talking about?
But Lumine, weren't you just used by Sigma?
Used? I don't think so. You see, he merely helped my plan along. The new generation Reploids have been awakened, and the new world is at hand.
Yeah, Sigma's not the main villain, which is kind of nice, actually. I stand no chance with this health,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
Is there a way to check to see if you still have that retry
I
chip?
still have a I still have a retry chip. I think. I'm 99% sure. I think he's gonna use. Let's see, which is what is it? Wake 2? Squeeze bomb? Squeeze bomb. See, he's weak to it right now. Oh shit. Weak to the what? The ice is thunder. Lumine is a lot easier. Ah, I hate that one. I forget what that guy's weak to. Do you remember?
Shadow Runner maybe?
No, he is the shadow guy.
Maybe it's Crystal Wall.
He's weak to Shining Ray.
Oh.
Now he's the gravity one? Yes. Gravity is Shadowrunner. Shit, I didn't expect that one to fall. Oh well.
Alright, now you're full life and you're
Yeah,
about
I
to
know.
have that double attack too.
Yep.
He says
So-
cool.
He starts with... Oh shit. No, get to the frickin'... Okay, so Crystal Wall is...
Squeeze bomb.
Then he turns Thunder Dancer, right?
Ice, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's always the same pattern?
Yeah, it's always the same. Lumine is quite predictable. Of course, when he's white, you can't hit him at all. So now he's...
Shining Ray.
Yeah, I have to... So now he's turning into...
Shadow Runner.
Yeah.
Fire.
Fire, but
Sweet.
fire you can't hurt him. I don't think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what is it? Drift Diamond? No. Yes, right? I don't think you can actually hit him though during this. I think he's completely invincible during this one. Unfortunately. I hate that move so much. That guy was the guy that teleports. Crystal? No, Green Spinner. Of course, I missed him, so... I guess the fire, like, never stops. Lightning is... Crystal Wall.
But I don't think he's ever gonna get down for you to do it.
Shit. Of course, X is like fully healed because he's overpowered as hell. Shit, that's that guy. Wait, what? Why did I change? I didn't want to do that. He's weak to what? I forget.
Shadowrunner, I think.
Yeah.
Hey, you got him.
Yes, I did. Unfortunately, the checkpoint, even if I had an extra life, is that part
Right
of the
before
fight.
that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Lumine, what are you doing? Don't tell me you've gone Maverick too.
No. Like, what part of they have Sigma DNA are you not getting? Like, they're literally created from Sigma. Like, Lumine is just behaving as Sigma would because he is literally Sigma as far as his DNA is concerned.
You don't really think that's the case, do you? That's why you can't finish me off, right?
Yeah.
You don't have it in you.
Clearly, they're setting up Lumine as, like, the new antagonist of the series. But, sadly, there is no X9.
Copy chips we new generation Reploids possess, they were derived from data from hundreds of old model Reploids. That means, of course,
I'm pretty sure that's why
also
Sigma was so
in the mix.
crippled looking.
Do you understand what I'm getting at here?
Copy chip? Sigma? Does that mean that I'll go nuts like he did?
Nah, you're a prototype.
Sorry, but prototypes like you don't have the specs to cause something like that. Besides,
So he's weak to the Drift Diamond. Yeah.
he rebelled against your world, but he had his reasons. The rest of
Yeah,
us
sure he did.
Reploids could turn like that at any moment.
Final form!
This decision to wage battle against
Well,
the
first
old
he's gonna
world was
do
made
some stuff.
consciously. In other words, we possess the power to go maverick
Oh, Crystal Ball
at
absorbs the
will.
lightning. Cool.
X, do you really have what it takes to stop us? You're merely tools of the humans, tools of the old world. You think you can stand up to those of us who have evolved this far?
God, he looks so creepy.
The world is changing. Therefore, it's only natural that evolution take its course. Now line up to be exterminated.
I like how Axel's like, shut up, dude.
Don't let him get to you, X.
Nice, Axel.
He's the enemy.
Seriously, it's like, stop your rambling.
Enemy, ally. This issue isn't so black and white.
Nah, it kinda is.
Reploids, along with humanity, have irrevocably changed.
Time for the best final boss theme in the series, though.
Has also changed. You are not needed in our new world.
You can babble all you want, but we're not gonna let you get away with this.
I don't think it heals me, sadly.
Well, technically, the only one you really need to heal is Zero.
Yeah, it's true. God, I love this song, though, that's about to play. Axel's in good shape because of that extra healing he gets. Wow, that's a lot of lasers!
Taste destruction.
Oh, I have to break through that?
You might want to heal Zero and switch to him.
Yeah, probably right. This is probably the easiest part of the final battle. It's not easy, though. Oh, no. He's gonna do this thing. You gotta memorize where these things go. I think I'm safe. Nope, I'm wrong. Oh, let's change. A lot of his attacks are somewhat slow, but
He's invincible
I guess
during
he's
that.
invincible during a lot of things. Oh! I didn't actually want to do that, but okay.
It worked out for your benefit. At least you ain't gonna take
Yeah,
damage.
I wanted to
now.
save that for the end of the fight, but that's okay. It's okay, it actually worked out. Guess he's invincible during this too, right?
Mm-hmm. But it still wouldn't hurt to break a shield, though.
This is a really good final boss fight. Damn, this one is a hard pattern. Oh shit, see, this is what I wanted to wait for. To use the thing for. Yeah, this boss theme is amazing. Because there's this like final thing where he might kill me from time. God damn it. Did I just fail? I just failed, didn't I? God damn it. Back to the beginning.
Oh my god.
That's why I wanted the double attack, dude. So you can
Oh.
bypass that, but my finger fucking slipped because of this stupid brace I have to wear. I'll do it all over again because of the fucking stupid recharge chip system. I knew I was probably going to lose as soon as I wasted that double attack. Like, I have a plan for that part. But I can't execute it when... Oh, God damn it. I know it does. That's the point. That's why you use it there, but... I went to hit triangle, and this brace is a pain in the ass, and I don't have the dexterity that I normally have. But if I don't wear it, my finger's going to hurt even more. Whatever. I mean, I could try Axel and X. I like X's regeneration.
Yeah, you should give that a shot.
Yeah, I know. I can beat the thing. They're not that bad. It's just this freaking carpal tunnel is annoying. Hopefully I can, you know. That's why I'm gonna have to take a break and rest when this is over. That's the plan, anyway. Oh, shit. No, use the ray gun. Right. Axel makes the Sigma fight much easier.
Yeah, with that ray gun right there. Oh my god.
Yeah, it murders him for whatever reason. Like, it does a shit ton of damage to him. But I'm much better with Zero. I can't believe it. I literally had that one if I just had the double attack. Seriously. Oh well. Drift Diamond.
Alright. You beat him up, I shall be right back.
Alright. Bile's pretty easy. More or less, anyway. So I want to kill him with Axel? Probably. I think Axel has... Well, he's got the hover, which might be more useful to me. Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably rather have Axel. That should do it. Oh, you're kidding me, right? It takes an extra round because he does less damage. I guess so. I guess that makes sense. Okay. Later, dude. I guess I can...
Yeah. Well, that about wraps that up. Yeah, let's go. Sigma's waiting. What?
Yeah, same dialogue there. Oh no, X!
Oh no, X!
Let's see. Pretty much just use that instead. It does a lot of damage. Just need to make it to... I don't know if I used the spare energy there. I don't think so. Yeah, his hover is good. Grenade launcher is good. I know it's not called the grenade launcher, but it's functionally what it is. Plus it breaks shields. It helps for the last section of Lumine as well. And I can get rid of that guy easier. All the characters are pretty good. I'll play differently too. Here's... Oh, no, not yet. Oh, wow. Did it. Okay, good. Holy shit. I actually did that part. Wow, I am in excellent position. No shit. Okay. I did use my spare energy, but... Yeah, that's good. Holy shit. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, let's go wreck him. Oh, well, let's restart the share play. Damn. Maybe, I don't know. I didn't expect to get through that so easily. Finger feels a little better today. Yeah, we got the ray gun. Good. I can show off the dialogue with Axel. Alright, come on, Sigma. Let's do this.
So you must be the one they call Axel.
Didn't you meet him in X7? Okay, whatever, Sigma.
Prototype of the new Reploids. I'm surprised you've made it this far.
Hey, stop calling me a prototype.
Well, you kind of
I'm
are.
me. And you're a maverick.
I guess so.
You're a puny and weak prototype. Nothing more.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
Copy ability is far from developed. That's why you were left out.
The Mavericks are one club I'd prefer to be left out of.
Only the pure, new generation Reploids, my children, are worthy.
Your children?
Yes, prototype, my children. The new generation Reploids, born of the Jacob Project, all bear copy chips containing my personal data.
Yeah, I made it there like super easy.
Final phase of that
You
process.
should have seen the
see
spike
that.
section.
You shall be destroyed.
Who'd you use, Axel?
I didn't even use the prickle barrier. Yeah. I did use the spare energy, but that was it. Let's do this! So with the ray gun, I should wreck him. Because
Nice, welcome,
it hits so many times. It's just so good against them.
Follow in despair and hopelessness. The plan to destroy the world you so love is finally coming to fruition.
Sigma, dude, do you know how many times you've done this and how many times you've failed? This is literally like the 10th game. I know it's X8, but you tried it 2 Game Boy games too.
No tears
Oh god.
in your eyes. It will all be over soon.
So I don't think Lumine is like working with Sigma. I just think he's behaving as Sigma would. Like Sigma is the one that plans everything, but then Lumine basically picks up his torch because he basically is Sigma for all intents and purposes. At least that's the way I've always interpreted it. Like I don't think he planned to be kidnapped.
So you made it too. There's no time to lose. Let's finish this.
What's this? Your friends arrived, eh? No matter. You are powerless in the face of the ruler of the new world. Powerless.
Keep telling yourself that, Sigma.
I'll finish you.
I hate when he does that one. Oh wow, that actually hits you, huh?
You're weak. Time for a lesson.
God damn.
Oh my god, that was ridiculous.
Useless.
Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Remember when we didn't know you could dodge through those?
Mm-hmm.
It's so much easier when you realize you can just dash through them. Damn,
Just shoot him in the
frickin'
face.
Axel just destroys him.
You destroy
Sigma confirmed Canadian.
Canadian, yeah. Hilarious. I do like the series of final battles. They are cool. I just wish the retry chips. The retry chips are a real problem in this game, unfortunately. Well, yeah, I'll leave the cutscenes in because I have all attempts now. So if I don't beat it this time, there's something wrong with me.
Mm-hmm.
0 would be better for this first part of Lumine, but whatever. Kind of weird that like Sigma's here in the cutscene, but Sigma? 0. It's a Freudian slip, sorry.
I suppose you're satisfied. Thanks to you, the plan has gone smoothly.
But Lumine, weren't you just used by Sigma?
Used? I don't think so. You see, he merely helped my plan along.
That's one evil looking
So
eye.
evil.
Generation Reploids have been awakened, and the new world...
So I'm assuming if there is X9, Lumine's the villain, but who knows? So first is the wall, which is squeeze bomb. Isn't it ray gun as well? Yeah. Then what's he do?
Lightning.
Oh yeah, lightning. Okay. When he's white like that, you can't hurt him. Yeah, sometimes you just can't hurt him. But it helps.
I'll stay in the middle.
So that's what, Shadowrunner?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't look like
Or
it.
not.
Maybe it's the next one that's Shadowrunner. Yeah, because he's got the blocks.
You might want to change out.
Oh, shit. Fire?
And he can't be damaged at all.
I know, but I like to shoot him anyway, just to be a dick. I mean, it does so much damage to him anyway. Shit. Oh, oh, that's the. I see. I really don't want to lose somebody.
Well, then use a heal.
I don't want
Got
to.
4 of them.
Wait, I don't think I can really do anything here. Is there something that goes up? Shining Ray? That's not Shining Ray.
Manus attack again.
The thunder, you use crystal. Oh yeah, yeah, it blocks the thunder. It doesn't actually damage him though, I don't think. But I am doing fairly well. But
You're gonna have to use 2 heals right off the rip.
I could, but I think I'm just gonna
What are you doing? Don't tell me you've gone Maverick too.
see what I can do.
You don't really think that's the case, do you? That's why you can't finish me off, right? You don't have it in you. The copy chips we new generation Reploids possess, they were derived from data from hundreds of old model Reploids. That means, of course, that Sigma was also included in the mix. Do you understand what I'm getting at here?
Yeah, he's behaving how he would logically.
Does that
If
mean
it's
that
Sigma.
all go nuts like he did?
No, you weren't made with Sigma.
Types like you don't have the specs to cause something like that. Besides, was Sigma really crazy? He rebelled against your world, but he had his reasons. The rest of us new Reploids could turn like that at any moment. This decision to wage battle against the old world was made consciously.
X9 might be the L-Force.
That's good.
Oh, God.
We possess the power to go Maverick at will. X, do you really have what it takes to stop us? You're merely tools of the humans, tools of the old world. You think you can stand up to those of us who have evolved this far? The world is changing. Therefore, it's only natural that evolution take its course. Now line up to be exterminated.
Axel, don't mess around.
Don't let him get to you, X. He's the enemy.
Enemy, ally, this issue isn't so black and white. Reploids, along with humanity, have irrevocably changed. The nature of their existence has also changed. You are not needed in our new world.
You can babble all you
I might
want,
heal, because I can probably beat him.
but we're not gonna let
Yeah,
you
I was
get
about
away
to
with
say,
this.
be safe.
Heal Axel. X should be okay. He does look pretty badass.
Yep.
God, why is this song so damn good?
Taste destruction.
He's so good at that. Oh shit. Ah. I guess it's, yeah, it's, I think it's Drift Diner. I don't think he still switches weaknesses here. I think it's always just the ice. So good. God, Axel wrecks him too. This works pretty well, as I'm like, got X to tank damage and with his superior regeneration, and then Axel does all my damage. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He blocks that so well. Should be able to get the. Oh shit. Yeah. That was nice. Wow, I am doing quite well. Yeah, Axel melts the shield like it's nothing. And
Mm-hmm.
now I need to do that and finish him. That should do it. Or at least it will be very close.
Yes. You had 3 more teleports left.
Yeah, I had him. I knew I had him. It wasn't enough. It's enough on normal. I guess it's not enough on hard.
Unbelievable. You may have defeated me.
That was good.
It's too late to stop what's already begun.
Yeah,
I'll take
I know.
plenty more like you if that's what it takes.
You really don't have a grasp of the situation, do you?
I like how Axel's got a giant grenade launcher in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. You'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, definitely should have used Axel the first time. He makes it a lot easier. It's a lot better than I thought it, and I gave him credit for. Ending time. Supposedly it's slightly different on hard. That's it. We beat all of them. Seems perfectly safe to me. Oh. Oh, god damn it. Why are there always tentacles? Always with the tentacles.
Axel.
Axel's dead.
Eh, he's just injured.
Can't believe it.
X. Status report.
Actually, there's probably
This is X.
a thing that they were unfortunately going to do for X9.
Axel has taken damage, but he's fine. We're headed back now.
Axel's gonna be the main villain of 9.
I bet you've been thinking about what Lumine was saying a while ago.
He always does.
Well, don't let it get to you. Just becoming Sigma could hardly be called evolution. Anyway, X.
Love this theme.
Even if we Reploids are destined to join the scrap heap when that evolutionary step does come about, we still have to fight, not only against Mavericks, but against our own destiny as well.
Yeah, I suspect like Lumine infected Axel or something with himself. That's my theory. But who knows? Which sucks because Axel's a cool character in X8. Which means he probably wouldn't have been playable in an X9. Oh, the voice cast. They actually did a good job, so... The only X game with...
Wait, the dude who
acting.
voiced Pallet was a guy?
I guess so, I don't know.
Oh my god.
The Elf Wars. I don't know. Was it? Didn't sound like a guy.
Well, I don't know.
Why did I just
mean,
go to
do you know
Persona
any
5
females
Royal
named Chris?
voice actors?
The person who voiced Pallet was named Chris.
Well, I will tell you. Mega Man X8. There's no picture. No, it's a woman. It's probably short for Christina. Or it's a nickname or something. She hasn't done... Oh, she's Puar in Dragon Ball? No shit.
Wow.
But X8 was her last thing that she did. Who's Alias voice actress? Because I'd like to... Oh, wow. Oh, wait, no, that's wrong. I was gonna say. Don't recognize anything. Old Pan and GT, really? No, I don't recognize anything. I like Alias voice in this game. So, I guess X8 it's one of the best in the series. The stages are all unique. The only one I don't like is Dynasty. Because all three stages are all three characters play identical in that stage. But other than that, you know, even with all the backtracking, I mean, the characters play so differently. I don't have a problem with it as much in this game, even though there's more of it, because you just get a different experience every time you play. You know,
The thing
Zero
I
is,
like best about this game is the amount of control you have. I mean, granted, I couldn't show off that control because of my superior lag.
it's very
but
fluid.
It's just out of all 8 of the games, this game has the best control.
Yeah, it's very tight. And you move very quickly, and anytime you get hit, it's almost entirely your fault. Unless you're, have internet lag. But I don't know, the bosses are all great, they're fun. I think they overused spikes a few times, but other than that, I mean, and the music's great. I mean, virtually everything about this game is awesome. I think they could have toned down the number of medals it takes, but I am grateful that you can just fill up life tanks now without a problem, energy tanks, easily, so that's good. Right.
But how many of them were made already?
Nice typo. They didn't space 4 in these. Apparently, they didn't want to space the and advice either.
Yep.
Despite the advice of those who studied their history. Whatever. Right, yeah. I don't know, it's a great game.
Barely read that.
I mean, the plot's whatever. It's an X plot. It works for what it is. It's cool that X is not, or Sigma's not the main villain. And if they just, removed the retry chips and kept the continue system like it was in X5, 6, and 7, I think the game would have been perfect. Or nearly perfect, Cut a few of the spikes, but other than that...
Oh, yeah. This game definitely gets a 9 out of 10 from me.
Oh, yeah, it's like a 9.5 out of 10 for me. It's... I, having played them all again, I think I do like this one better than X4. Because of the character switching. And the stages being so functionally different. Like, X4, it's amazing, but the stages all functionally play pretty much the same. Which is fine, they're all standard Mega Man stuff. X8, every stage is different. I mean, even the vehicle stage, well, the one vehicle stage, is really good in this game. The ice one. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think this is my favorite in the series. There's one more thing we have to do. And that's get through the intro stage, which I'll let you do.
Yep. See if I can actually do it this time.
I don't think you're going to have an issue.
I don't know. I couldn't do it the first time.
You can skip the cutscenes. I think what they wanted to do is they wanted you to play it on normal first, power up a character, and like a character and a half, and then go back and play it on hard. Because I don't think they intended for you to play it on... I think even... Do the special weapons carry over? No.
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. I think Axel or Zero's weapons do, though. Anything you bought from the chip store does. I think, do X's are... Oh, we also should have unlocked Axel's white armor. Whoever defeats the final boss gets their ultimate armor unlocked.
Oh, nice.
I forget what the armor does for... I guess I can take a look at that. Oh. Bosses, items. Is it items? It's probably items. Let's see. Axel's white armor. He hovers indefinitely on the spot when firing any weapon, and he has unlimited weapon energy when using the transformation thing.
Huh.
Zero gets the black armor, which increases his ground dash distance. That's basically all it does. Zero gets really screwed. And X gets his ultimate armor. You have the ability to perform the Nova Strike and the Shoryuken. And you get the plasma shot, which charge shots leave trails of energy over struck enemies, I guess. Invulnerable to energy weapons while dashing, and unlimited special weapon ammo. He gets the best one. They're all pretty good. Yeah, it's called the question mark armor, but for Axel, but I always called it the white armor because it's, well, white. You do have to have 100% for the character in order to actually equip it for combat, but that's not a problem for all but Zero, who unfortunately can't get the Sigma Blade until you beat the game. Now, I think we can buy the girls at this point as well. At least we should be able to. Yeah. We can buy the girls. Which is cool. Maybe we'll go into a stage or something briefly, but it's probably only appropriate that Aelia shoot a couple of enemies to end the series, I guess, for all the shit I gave her.
We have 200,000 medals.
Yeah, I know, it's pretty amazing. We don't need that many.
Axel, pick up the pace. You should
Axel or Zero should have his glaive available.
That's the spirit. Let's move.
Yep.
Just fall down. It's this part.
Oh, I was trying to do my spin.
You can't. We don't have it yet.
Yeah, I just found that out.
You gotta hit this guy with the double attack.
Yep.
You really don't have to time it. Basically, as long as you're around, no problem. You might want to switch to Axel, let Zero heal,
Mm-hmm.
and then wait, because I think you're gonna lose Axel. There you go.
Piece of cake. Nice work. Now take it. Okay. Only if you help me out.
Oh, he does heal automatically. I forgot about that.
Nice.
You can just avoid these guys if you want.
Zero, can you hear me?
Just want you to double jump. This is such a great intro stage. Okay, well normally this jump is not very difficult. But internet lag.
Oh,
yeah.
this is gonna be a joke.
Pretty much, yeah. Remember, fully charged shot for the boss to stun him.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Barely broke a soul. Go for it.
X, can you hear me? This is Aelia.
shit. Do you want me to do this jump? Oh, wow.
That?
Yeah.
Whew, I got super lucky on that.
I didn't know if you were going to be able to do that. Just go all the way. It's boss time.
X, 0. According to when the attack gauge.
Yeah, we know. We know about the double attack area. Thanks for healing us there. Get hit in the head, and then you do it again. Yep. He's super easy. You can only do the double attack when he's in that stunned animation. But I wouldn't even bother.
I did it.
No damage to him. You just skip this.
I was gonna.
Skip this too. Yay, you got rank A. Not rank double A though.
They're after Illuminate.
Alright, just go to the R&D lab. Chip development. Can we buy the girls? I think so, right? Yes. Alia Buster. Oh, for some, we guess we can't buy all of them. I don't know why. Whatever, just buy Zero's thing.
Why can't we buy all of them?
I don't know. I'm unsure as to why. I don't know why. After restarting the Oniglas and using each one as a stage navigator. Oh, we didn't use them enough as navigators, basically. But we can at least show off Alia. All we'd have to do is basically just select them as navigator over and over again. But whatever. I'm not going to bother now. Yeah, they actually don't even count as 100%. Oh, yes, they do. Wait, no, they didn't. That was weird. It said 100% and we...
Well, yeah, because we gotta get the weapons over again.
Right, yeah. We might as well just go in and do a thing with Alia.
And I gotta show off the Z Saber too. Sigma Sword.
Right, so if you select 0. Yeah, that's black armor 0. Can you really select that?
Nice.
Oh, you can. Can you select white armor X? No. Must be neutral armor. If you were to select neutral armor. It's got to be there for a reason. Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, there's the ultimate armor. So Axel must have his white armor available.
So how do I use Elia as a
Triangle.
person?
Take a look at what Axel's white armor looks like first. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so hit circle and then hit triangle and it'll swap. There you go.
Oh.
You can't select a thing. You didn't go. Did you go to pitch dark?
I just picked one.
Oh yeah, that's the stealth stage. It's not really great. Oh, by the way, Alia's really weak.
Look at this ginormous sword.
Yep. Yeah, this was not a good stage to pick. Yeah, it just breaks through shields like nothing. You don't need to beat the stage or anything. Aelia basically is like X, except faster. I think you can upgrade them. I forget. Like you can see she's a little faster by default. It's kind of cool. Guess you can just leave the stage now.
I had a switch. I gotta
Let's
rest more
see.
people with the sword.
Layer basically has a rapier. It just works like Zero Z Saber, except I think she's a little faster because of that. And she gets all the same special techniques. And Palette basically works like Axel without the transformation ability. And she can use a special weapon, hover in midair. She doesn't even have a special weapons gauge at all. Back to R&D. See if you can buy upgrades for Aelia. I forget. I'm not sure. I would have thought they would have,
Come maxed out.
yeah. No,
Nope.
I guess they're just,
Just flavor.
I wonder if under X is there new chips? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh, hit triangle. Well, there you go. You can. Except, does she not have any... Oh, she has life and stuff. Oh, wow. It's a good thing that we didn't buy them all, because we wouldn't be able to afford all this stuff. But it's cool that you have the option as playing as the other characters. If you were interested in playing as Aelia. I didn't realize they were upgradable.
No,
Well, you might as
that was
well.
news to me too.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So yeah, we're in New Game Plus, so in order to unlock the other two, we would just have to go into stages over and over again with Palette and Layer as the navigators.
I'm surprised we didn't get Lair though, because I know I chose Lair.
I chose Palette a bit too, so but I don't care. I'm not gonna go out of my way for it. Might as well go see if Aelia has a full health bar now, and then we'll end
She
it.
does.
Just go to, I don't know. Go to, yeah, sure. You can show off the white armor.
Here I come.
It's pretty cool. Bamboo Pandemonium. Sadly, the girls don't get any dialogue. Like, you can't have Aelia walk up to Sigma and trash talk him. Yeah, she's decently faster by default than default X, so. She jumps higher, too, I think.
I'll take care of it.
Yeah, stay in midair and fire. And just fire forever. That's what the white armor does.
I could seriously stay here forever.
That's correct.
Wow, that's broken.
I don't know if the regular hover lasts forever.
Nope.
That's basically all it does. Alright, I've had enough fun. The ultimate armor for X is just like how it is in most of the X games. Nothing much to it. It's just super overpowered, basically.
Good job out there.
Well, that's fun. That's the end of the X series. Eventually we'll do the Zero series, but not for for a while because my
Yeah,
hand is broken.
probably about a couple weeks.
Hopefully, unless I'm dying, which could be a problem.
You are not gonna be dying.
It didn't burn me today, so I don't know, but it's still tingly. Okay, well, thanks for hanging out. Try to finish off my root beer. And we'll see you next stream, whenever that is. This is
Peace out.
Ryzen.
And this is Zero.
Thanks for watching. Take care.
Peace out.